It is Listen to Sun 969 Part 2, exclusive only to our YouTube channel. Hey, Nigel.
I like it. It's kind of intimate. It's really just you and me and maybe a couple of fans
that are listening to YouTube.
Yeah. It's all right.
It's fine.
We're doing it for somebody.
That's it, for that one person, maybe two people that are listening after the fact.
Well, we've lost Justin now.
Yeah, you were saying that the other day.
Yeah, I told him, I even told him to try and entice him back in. I said, we talked all about you.
And it didn't work?
Didn't seem to get him back.
Oh, well, I think we should just cut our losses.
Well, yeah, but you got your number one fan and then you lose that. I mean, what do you do?
Was he our number one fan?
I feel like he was.
I don't know.
I
honestly think it's just a time thing. People, unless someone is physically already on YouTube, they're not gonna.
I must admit, there's thousands. Well, we know there's thousands of podcasts, and there's lots that I'd listen to. There's some I really liked to listen to for a while, and years ago I was listening to, and I'd like to get back to listening to them again, but I never find time.
Yeah, that's it.
When do I have time for it? And the joke in the industry is that everybody will have their own podcast and no one will be listening because everyone will just be doing their own podcast.
That's it, hey?
So here it is now. It's my podcast. Here's mine, And it was a little bit like that when streaming started too. Every radio announcer put out their own radio station.
Yeah.
I've still got one going with...
Do you?
Which is not me. A mate of mine runs it, but he's gone really full on with it, and so I'm really proud of him.
That's awesome.
It's called Massive Dance.
Oh, you've told me about that before.
But I don't know if I've mentioned it on the airwaves because I probably can't, but on the YouTube here I probably can.
You probably can.
So have a look up Massive Dance. It's been running for over 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
And all the record companies send music to it. All the DJs and international DJs are sending mix sets and all sorts of things to play on this radio station. So
and it's what, just streaming only?
It's streaming only at the moment,
right.
yeah. Sometimes it gets out in other ways, mysterious ways. We won't talk about that because that's not legal. But anyway, it gets out
God, that just took a turn.
No, it's all right. I'm not going to mention it because if I did, it might be a bit of a worry.
It might be a bit of a worry. We only just recently did compliance training.
Yeah, but sometimes it lands on the FM dial somehow. Super fans rebroadcast.
I didn't say that so that you would give us more information. I was trying to shut it down.
But not here. No, well, I'm sure if people knew about it would be shut down. But anyway, it doesn't happen very often.
You're making me very nervous. Let's change the subject.
But anyway, have a listen to Massive Dance.
No, let's change the subject.
Not on the FM dial.
Why don't you ever listen to me?
It's got an app too.
See, why are you still going?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
But it's good. Do you like dance music?
Sometimes,
yeah,
when I'm in the mood for it.
24/7
I have
dance.
a very, very, very eclectic music taste. Sometimes I'm listening to, some reggae, sometimes country, sometimes dance, techno, rave stuff, and then other times pop and old school love ballads. It just changes with my mood.
It sounds a little bit like my set at Juicy Rump from time to time. It goes all over the place.
I wonder how you'd segue back into something like that.
Yeah. But look, it's interesting because people like a bit of everything. You can have someone dancing to reggae who'll dance to R&B and they'll dance to dance.
Yeah.
Or Footloose or Nutbush.
Love a good Nutbush. Do you know what? And I
playing
actually don't mind either, sometimes a bit of heavy metal.
So we've got a Blacken.
That's
big
right.
event coming up.
That's right, Blacken Open Air. This event has been happening for years and it just gets bigger and bigger every single year.
I think 40 bands this year.
Yep, and it's happening 19th to 22nd of September, so not this weekend, next weekend.
We'll talk more about it obviously next week, and it'll be a big week talking. I think some guests will be coming in too.
Just a heads up though, because, for our two listeners who are listening to the YouTube channel, you can get tickets at blackenopenair.com. And the reason I'm putting it out there now is because it is limited tickets and camping is included. So you've got to get organised.
Yeah, it's at Ross River,
the
first one. And then there's a second one that's a couple of days later out at the Rock, which sounds very exciting with the band Earthless.
And it's all ages. It is licensed, but it is all ages. But anyone under 18, they do have to have a guardian with them.
Yeah, unfortunately the one that Rock, though, is 18 plus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So I'll be down at the Rock at that time, but we'll have someone with us who's under 18, so we probably won't be able to go, which is unfortunate. But anyway, I'm sure we'll have a good time at the Rock anyway.
You'll probably be able to hear it.
I don't know, because it's going to be not far... it's not going to be right next to the resort. It'll be right next to the Rock. And the resort's about 20k from the Rock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe they can broadcast it or something back because there's a lot of FM transmitters down there. I used to own an FM transmitter down there.
Yeah, right.
that
How do we circle back to that?
sold to this company that we work for now. And no, it wasn't a pirate radio station. Before anyone gets upset, it's now. I think they run Tourist Gold on it, 105.3 down there at the Rock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
I mean,
down
here
there.
Gold's 98.7.
That's right. And that used to be something else here, and I used to run that. I was the first to set that one up here.
Yeah,
It was
right.
called Centre FM in the day.
You've definitely gotten around.
I have got around, and that was a dance and R&B station back in the day. It was very popular. It was huge.
When you say back in the day, what are we talking?
2004.
Yeah,
so we used to run that as a Work for the Dole project, and we had tourism information on it back then as well.
Yep.
But we played dance and R&B around the clock, and you'd hear cars pumping it out as they drive up and down Gap Road. It was really good.
That
I
is
remember
awesome.
going into Autobahn. We used to have Autobahn here. I don't know if they're still here. I don't think they are.
No.
And I remember going in there, and the car stereos were using it as a demo there.
That is so cool.
A bit like when you go into Repco now and you get Sun in
I
there.
was about to say, I wonder, do they do that? What about Supercheap? I wonder what they have.
I don't know.
I want to go there now just to check it out.
I think they'd have Sun on.
You'd think so, right?
I reckon.
Or
I went into Alistronics the other day.
Yeah.
And they had Sun pumping in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be a business of the week.
Maybe. Just giving you a hint there. See, we can tell them on this side of things.
Yeah, I know, because I don't think we've got any cross listeners.
No. So on Friday we do the business of the week. We might bring it back tomorrow.
Yep.
And see who the business of the week is. Just giving you a clue there.
That's it. So you'll have to tune in tomorrow for the Morning Ramble to find out. But let's wrap up this one. Listen to a Sun 9 69 exclusive just to YouTube.